Yeah, so we're in the UK. My first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan, has been an absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just, if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good night to everybody watching around the world. We have just completed our minute silence, and we have come to you right as we're about to kick off. Some excellent work from the production team, and the referee, with no further ado, will blow the whistle and get us underway as we have started. We are underway here in Almuñecar for the clash between the Almuñecar under-23s and CD Durcal. This game is coming at you live from Rio Verde in beautiful, sunny, and right now it has to be said, cold Almuñecar, Spain. On a beautiful Sunday night here, not a cloud in the sky, a little pink haze as the sun just sets beyond the mountains. In to our west, right? Sun rises in the east and sets in the west, I believe. Well, there's our history lesson for the day, and a bit of science thrown in. So welcome everyone to the match. We will have a team sheet for you right out just as soon as we can, and we are well underway here. So I will let you know all the names and the numbers of everyone on the pitch. I've got everybody on my phone. And quick early chance here. Mario Abumitri looks to break in behind, wearing the number 7 on his back today. Takes on his defender 1v1. Brilliant bit of footwork. Drives into the box confidently. Looks to shift it onto his right foot to get a shot away, but comes to nothing. And the play is blown for a foul. While we have this break in play, we can go through the teams just as quick as we can. For Almuñecar tonight, we have in goal number 1, Yeezy Williams, where we'll be discussing about him later. Number 2, Lair Lahey. Number 3, Michael Buffy. Number 4, Jose Lozano. Number 16, Aaron Mckee. Into the midfield, we have number 8, Rafia. Number 7, up top is Mario Abumitri. Alessandro Briggs starting on the right wing. And number 14, number 15, Gerson Maldonado on the left wing. And to round out the team, we have number 6, Diego Lazaro. And number 7, Miguel Angel. The bench today is made up of number 5, Christian Orebrecht, number 19, Philip Nashikswa, number 9, Luca Rozzano, number 17, Silvio Jr., number 23, Jacob Hewitt, the Australian, number 10, Miguel Heredia, and number 21, Pepe Rascon. As now you, without a doubt, have gotten all the players down, it's time to focus on the game. We've just got the last few touches getting put onto our setup here. It's a brief spell of early possession for Almuñecar. It leads to Aaron Mckee dribbling confidently over the midfield line, looking to find a pass into the feet of Diego. Ball is sent out wide for Jose Lozano. A bit of an interesting story around him, which we'll discuss later in the game. He looks long for the feet of Jerson Maldonado, but it's cut out well by the CD Durcal center half. Challenge over the top. It looks like Mckee and Lozano ended up challenging each other for that one. Both come off a bit worse for wear. It's a bit of a strange play up top. Miguel looks to have picked up a slight knock on his knee there, but more importantly, Lozano is down behind the play. Doesn't look great for him. Seems to be a bit of contact between him and Mckee there. Looks like it might have been a knee from Aaron Mckee into the thigh of Jose Lozano. Free kick coming for Durcal, and as we go around the back, looks like Lair LaHaye lining up at right back with Lozano and Mckee splitting the center back duties. Looks like Michael Bolfi, the Australian, will be left back. Bit of an ever-present for the 23. He's been training with the first team the last few weeks, Michael Bolfi. Looking to get his break there, but fills in admirably for the 23s when called upon. Great player, great kid, Bolfi, as Maldonado looks to break in behind here. Keeper well off his line. Some good defending there by the CD Durcal captain. Just to shove Maldonado off the ball, not give him a clean run. Game has started at a frantic pace here. Durcal back the other way. Touch from the striker takes him the wrong side of Mckee. Cuts inside of Lozano, but Mckee does very well to recover. Ball cleared only as far as the number 16, who just lets him down there. Can't get it out of his feet. Diego looks to break in behind, but the pass is cut out. Second bite of the cherry, breaks in behind. Briggs surely must have been tripped from behind there. Referee does blow the whistle for a foul on number 3. Second bite of the cherry there for Diego. Sprayed the ball confidently in behind for Briggs, whose first time run. I think we might have a replay for you now. Ah, look at that. The production's all set up. We'll have it for you brilliantly. So we've got the wide-angle replay here. Looking like a bit of tactics cam. Really good from our production team. Got the tactical cam for you. Briggs broke in behind and was just taken down relatively unceremoniously there. Free kick for Almuñecar. Number 8, Rafia over the ball. Two-man wall for the Durcal keeper. And we are commentating today from field level, so we can really get the up-close and personal. We can bring you right into the game as we can. Got some brilliant camera work going on. So everything you see, I see. Ball flown in from Rafa. Mckee at the back post. Oh, ball just goes over the top. What a ball that was from Rafa. Let's have a look at that again if we've got it queued up. We have Rafa over the ball quickly there, looking to set up for a dangerous free kick. The in-swinger, very good with the in-swing and left foot. Ball just goes over the head of the first. Diego misses it, and then Mckee just can't direct his header on target. Really good chance there for Almuñecar to take the early lead.
So Tyler, when it's on like the other side, you can zoom in a bit, but you see like the blue lines. Yeah. Just don't go past the blue lines. It's like a good like gauge. Yeah.
Lozano into the feet of Rafa in the middle. Does really well to shrug off his defender. Twist and turning. Finds the Irishman, Lair LaHaye, on the outside. Ball played into the feet of Abumitri, who gets it taken away from him. Good defending there from Durcal. But they can only go as far back as their keeper, who clears first time only as far as the head of Rafa. Abumitri steps out of the striker's role, looking to pick it up. There's Rafa again. Seems to be involved in pretty much every play in these early stages, as the referee blows for a foul. Bit in the wars here. Bit of a choppy start early in the match. And we have a free kick for Almuñecar. Diego plays short into the feet of Mckee. Mckee chip ball in behind, looking for the run of Briggs. Keeper confidently off his line to claim. Long ball into the night sky from the Durcal keeper. Really well contested by Michael Bolfi. Does brilliantly to win it. Looks to spray in Abumitri in behind, wearing the number 7 tonight. Cuts inside onto that dangerous right foot. Looks to bring it back to the left. Really good tackle there from the right back just to win it away. Long ball into the striker. Really well marshaled by both Diego and by Aaron there. just to win the ball back for Almuñecar as we look to maintain possession, keeping in theme with our style of play as is normal. The ball goes into the feet of Rafa on the near side. Cuts inside on that ever-dangerous left foot. Looks to play a quick 1-2 with Miguel Angel, but it's cut out. Durcal looked to break here. This big striker could be in behind here, and quickly off his line. It's the first action of the day for Yeezy Williams. Of course, Yeezy Williams not always a keeper. I'm sure eagle-eyed fans from last year will have spotted Yeezy at striker for a few games at the CDAC Under-23 B-side last year. But with a few injuries, big key injury to goalkeeper, big Australian Will Smith has forced Yeezy into the role, which he's admirably stepped up to. He started off as a keeper, Yeezy did, back in the islands in Bermuda. But as his career has grown, he's turned into a striker. But now, with the job needing to be done, Yeezy has donned the gloves for the day, and you can see him there in his brilliant neon kit. He will be in goal tonight for the CD Almuñecar Under-23. So big shout out to Yeezy Williams, doing what the team needs for him, doing what he needs to be done for Coach Ivan Moya and Coach Juan Mambuyejos, who are both on the sideline with us tonight. We do have tonight a few debutants here for the CD Almuñecar Under-23s, both Aaron Mckee and Diego making their respective debuts. Aaron Mckee, I know personally, has been through an absolute battle to get all his paperwork sorted, but it's finally all come through. The Spanish FA and the Scottish FA has finally agreed to let Aaron Mckee take the pitch for CD Almuñecar, and that is absolutely for the benefit of us here tonight. Aaron Mckee, of course, from Scotland, originally played for Queen of the South there. Just some circumstances went against him there with the first team as a shot from range from Durcal. Bounce does not trouble Yeezy Williams at all. A bit of a tough situation for Aaron in Scotland, and decided to come over here for the season. Really made him name. Great lad, great player. Really nice to finally see him on the pitch in a competitive match after loads and loads of friendly. I know he's been chomping at the bit to get out onto the pitch, so it's great to have him. Great to have him back. It's really good to see him out here for his CD Almuñecar debut. Good feet there from Abumitri. Looks like he was fouled. Referee says nothing doing. Oh, number 4 takes a bit of a swing at him. See if the Lionel's looking right at it. We'll see. Number 4 continues pushing as Almuñecar retain possession. Referee has noted it with a bit of a point at number 4, who looks to be challenging Miguel Angel to a fight. That's a bit of an interesting one. But play continues there. I'm sure the referee will go back and revisit as Mckee is on the ball.
Bring it down a bit, Tyler. Get a bit more of the pitch in.
Cycled around to the feet of Lozano. Some really good feet there from Miguel Angel. Asking for a run in behind. Briggs or Lerla did not provide it. Almuñecar maintained possession through the feet of Miguel and through Lerla. Ball cycled over to Mckee, operating in that left center back role today. Ball chipped over the back for Abumitri. Cut out well from the Durcal defense. Good header from Rafi, who's been all over the pitch in these early stages for Gerson Maldonado. Ultimately leads to a clearance from CD Durcal. Number 30's in behind here. He's got a chance. Second touch takes him a bit wide. Can he make it work? Maintains possession. Brilliant. It has to be said. Number 30, very well done. But well marshaled by Lozano. And he will earn CD Almuñecar, though. Really good defending there from Jose Lozano. We've got some comments coming in. Gabriel Tomas Barbosa, Volta LDP. Gabriel, I'm not sure if that is the LDP of Lucas DePaul that you were referring to. I have a feeling he may be making an appearance at some point within the coming weeks, but unfortunately LDP is not in the squad tonight. But stay tuned with all our social media channels. We may have a few things to announce in the coming weeks, so keep your eye out. All you LDP fans in Brazil and around the world, we may have a Lucas DePaul sighting coming soon. Ball in behind, looking for Maldonado, cut out by Durcal. Really good feet from Miguel Angel, the former Malaga product, as he recollects the ball near the corner flag on the far side. Some really fancy footwork in the corner. Looks like he was fouled. Referee says nothing doing again and gives Durcal throw-in. Another comment we've got rolling in. Vaughn Jeminer. What great commentary from Braden Vaughn, of course, one of my best friends from England. It's great to have him on the stream. Not sure how he found out about this one, as I certainly didn't tell him I was working tonight. But Vaughn, always on YouTube, is he? We know Vaughn very well. Great to have him on the stream, and who knows? Like LDP, maybe we'll see Vaughn Jeminer out here at some point. So Vaughn, this is at least one commentator telling we'd love to have you out here in Almuñecar. Hopefully we can see you soon, and maybe in the new year, maybe next season. But Vaughn, we're waiting for you. Long ball from Durcal, cut out well by the Australian Bofi. Bit of pinball in the middle right now. Some sloppy football being played. Miguel looks to get it under control. Just brilliant deft touch there to Rafa. Looks for Briggs in behind. His first touch takes him away from the defenders. Oh, but the keeper's quickly off his line to clear. And with a pitch as small as this, looking promising in behind, the number 30 takes a bit of a swing at Lozano there, but the flag was up for offsides. The two share pleasantries. I'm sure asking themselves what they've had for dinner tonight, what their plans for the rest of the night are. But the referee heads in to break up the play. Williams looks to go quickly, but the referee is keen to have a word with both players. Ball played short into the feet of Aaron Mckee as Almuñecar looked to build again. Long ball from Lozano looking for the head of Maldonado. Does brilliantly to get in front of his defender and win it. The header for Abumitri just a bit too far as Durcal clear. Throw in for Almuñecar, taken quickly by Mckee into the feet of Diego. All Almuñecar here in these early stages, loads of possession around the back. Just haven't had those penetrating runs or penetrating balls in behind yet, looking for a chance. Long ball from Maldonado, cut out once again by Durcal. Almuñecar regained possession into the opponent's half. Diego looks to drive confidently into the midfield. Finds the feet of Briggs, cuts inside. Briggs both-footed, obviously, as we've seen before for the Almuñecar senior side. Good defending from Durcal, but Briggs maintains possession. Oh, almost a clip through ball there. In behind for Lerlahaye. Good feet from Miguel Angel. Briggs gets the wrong side of his defender. Sheds 1-2 challenge. Oh, and fires just wide over the left-hand corner. Oh, Alessandro Briggs, great opportunity there. Cuts inside dangerously onto the left foot and rifles a shot just over the bar. So some popular names you may recognize if you were an eagle-eyed viewer and listener of the match yesterday are Mario Abumitri and Alessandro Briggs. Briggs started for the CD Almuñecar seniors last night, and Mario Abumitri got about 20 minutes off the bench, both willing to do a job for the team and come out and play for the under-23s tonight. Really great attitude from them. Just want to get as many minutes as possible. Of course, we'll give you a bit of their histories later, as I always try to do on my commentary. Want to give you a bit of the players' backstories. Want to let you know as much about them as I do. Mario Abumitri, of course, an NCAA product from John Carroll University in Ohio. Alessandro Briggs, the Californian-Italian striker here. Second year with us here in Almuñecar. Great to see Alessandro Briggs back in the side. Great to see him getting consistent minutes, too. Of course, scored a brace a few weeks ago for the senior team in a big 3-0 win. And he looks to continue that goal-scoring form into the next coming weeks. Free kick taken quickly by Durcal. Only finds the hands of Yeezy Williams as the number 30 continues to rough up Jose Lozano. Ball at the feet of Briggs, cuts inside dangerously, looking for the run of Abumitri. Abumitri's in behind here. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can! Number 7, Mario Abumitri, makes no mistake with the finish. Not sure what version of the chicken dance he's doing in the corner, but he has scored, and Almuñecar lead 1-0 in about the 15th minute. Wow, what a finish that was from Mario Abumitri. Some brilliant interplay. Abumitri breaks in behind and makes no mistake from the finish. We do have a replay for you right now. Good play down the wing from Lerlahaye, and Alessandro Briggs leads to Briggs cutting inside. Beautiful slip ball on the left side. Mario Abumitri takes the shot and finds the far corner confidently. That's a striker in form right there. Well, I told him he'd score last night for the seniors. He didn't quite manage that, but he made no mistake with his first chance of the match tonight. So, an early lead here for Almuñecar to defend. About 15 minutes gone. Always love to get a goal in the first 15 minutes here. Well taken by Mario Abumitri, but now comes the risk of not conceding in the first 5 minutes after you score, as the shot immediately comes in for Durcal and well held by Yeezy Williams. Well, as the commentator says it, a shot comes straight in quickly from Durcal. Almuñecar do need to be careful here. that we do not concede just after we score. So big 5 minutes here coming up for the defensive for the unit of Mckee and for Lozano. There is indeed Mario Abumitri confirmation of the goal. Mckee looking for a long ball into Hay. Well cut out. But Hay manages to recollect, drives confidently down the right hand, and is just absolutely taken out from behind by the number 3. That surely is a booking from the referee. Not really understanding how. Oh, there he goes. He does indeed reach into his pocket. Let's see what color that would be. Should be just a yellow. Didn't seem too bad of a tackle. Much to the maligned faces of the Durcal fans in attendance, the referee does book the number 3 left back for Durcal. Bit of a crowd is gathered here tonight in Almuñecar at Rio Verde. I think we've got a replay for you right now. Oh, the replay was done, so you saw the tackle just as I did. I think everyone can be in agreement here that that was a booking. Very much opposite to the controversial diving call last night. But booking there for CD Durcal, well-earned foul from Lair Lahaye. And we have a free kick from Almuñecar, an incredibly dangerous position here, looking to double our lead just 3 minutes after we've taken the lead. Got Rafia over the ball, looking to zing one in on his left foot, does it brilliantly again. Ball's bouncing around in the box and ultimately cleared out for an Almuñecar corner, much to the dismay of the Durcal player. Doesn't seem to be a huge amount of controversy behind it. Almuñecar may look to go short here. Maldonado plays into the feet of Rafia relatively quickly. Rafa, of course, on his left foot, looks to get onto that. Maldonado, some really good feet to get a one hit from 1 and then 2. Lerla maintains possession. Out for Diego. First time left-footed shot from the edge of the box. Just didn't catch it right into the hands of the keeper harmlessly. Long ball from the Durcal keeper looking for the big striker, number 30. Similar to the striker that we've seen for Padul the last week as well. One of those big target strikers looked to play off him and hold up the ball, but well marshaled by Bofi there for an Almuñecar throw. Briggs breaks forward confidently, cuts in onto the left foot. Pass for Rafia, just a bit too short. Diego drives into the midfield confidently. Looks to be operating in that number 6 role, as his kit would suggest. So that's a nice little bit of symbolism there. I suppose that's the word for it. Chipped ball, the shanked clearance from the number 3 who was just booked, only goes out for an Almuñecar throw, and as him and Mario Abumitri look to share a bit of a laugh. Throw and taken quickly into the feet of Rafia, drives confidently down the line. Brilliant tackle there from the Durcal player, earns his side a throw in. Looks like we've got 2 more comments. We've got 2011 Corito. Hello from Kissimmee, Florida. If I dig into my memory banks, I believe Kissimmee, Florida may be the home of Jerson Maldonado, if my memory serves me correctly. So hopefully you are a member of Jerson's family, or else I am completely wrong. But if you are out here supporting Jerson, thank you very much for your support. Love to have you on the stream. We hope to see you for the rest of the match. We've got one more as well. We've got Go Lair Lahaye. I will not even try to pronounce that name, so I apologize. But yes, Go Lair Lahaye indeed, the Irish right back, taking the starting role, getting the number 2 shirt tonight for CD Almuñecar. Had a few really strong performances in training the last few weeks, and he's been rewarded with a spot in the 11 tonight and had a key part to play in that first goal. Free kick for Durcal, cleared by that man Hay. Only as far as the number 7. Easy quickly off his line to sweep up. And it is Almuñecar's possession. Taking quickly to Mckee. Durcal seems to be backing off, letting Almuñecar possess around the back and into their third. Into the feet of Bofi, finds Diego driving confidently into the midfield. The right-footed ball just comes off the side of his foot as Mckee loses out in the middle. Bofi into the feet of Maldonado on the far side, gets taken out well after the play. Referee again says nothing doing. Been quite a hands-off ref so far, an interesting one, especially here in Spain, but you do like to see that as a Durcal player is down and the referee blows for a stoppage. during this break in play. A good time to shout out our 2 cameramen tonight, our 2 rookie cameramen, I might add. For the first timers up on the scaffold, we have Ali Putra and Tyler O'Neill, both members of CD Almuñecar and FC Malaga City for now both their second years. Tyler O'Neill on wide camera, which you do see now, and Ali Putra on the close camera, which is just flashed across your screen. So thank you very much to you 2 guys being up there. Tyler O'Neill, of course, out through injury today, or else I'm sure he would be in that starting center back role for the under-23s. Ali Putra, a strong key member of the under-21 side that looks to have a few matches coming up in the next few weeks. So big shout out to both those guys on the camera tonight, and I'm sure I'll shout them out again in the second half once we have another break in play. Abumitri looks to drive down the right side. It's cut out for a Durcal throw-in. Throw in for Durcal. Well won by High, but the referee has called hands in the back. Well, at least he was clear about what he called. You can see it right in front of us. Get a quick replay of that right now. Let's see if we can see the hands in the back that the referee has indicated for. You can in that replay. 2 hands right in the back. It's the easiest call the referee can make all day. Sees it, it's obvious. Always a foul every time. Durcal looked to break here. Ball played around Lozano. Number 30 cuts inside. Cleared well by the Scotsman, Mckee. Really good backtrack there from Maldonado. Allows Rafia to break with the ball. Finds the feet of Mckee. Ooh, brilliant little bit of skill. That was a cheeky nutmeg. If we can get a replay of that. Bit of a cheeky nutmeg that we just saw. Let's see if we get one there. Got to give Mckee his props. Ball made its way to the far side. Maldonado originally got dribbled past, but did well to recollect the ball. Nice little play into the feet of Mckee. Ooh, and a little right-left combination right through the legs of the Durcal player. Earns a foul, so good play. Great bit of footwork there from Mckee, who's on the ball again. Cuts it inside to Rafia, that dangerous left foot. Back to Mckee, shot from range. Blocked very, very bravely indeed by the Durcal defender. Just threw himself in front of that one. With no regard for his own safety, threw himself in front, got the block in after some really good interplay there from Almuñecar. What could have been considered a half chance. Mckee dwells just a bit too long on it. Durcal, the number 30, breaks behind. Brilliant sliding tackle there from Diego to clear the ball out for a corner. Almuñecar just caught on the ball there, hesitating a little bit. Needed a good intervention there from Diego to prevent a shot going onto target and to rookie keeper Yeezy Williams. Corner for Durcal, outswinging ball, looks for the head of number 30. Oh, and it's off the post. Oh, what a chance that was. Huge chance there for Durcal, but the header from the big target striker number 30 can only find the post of Williams as he was stranded in that. Big let off there for Almuñecar as we tick into the 25th minute. Ball fizzed into the feet of Abumitri from Lozano. Miscontrol there leads to Durcal possession. Cuts inside dangerously, looks to reverse it on the to the far side of Lozano, but he cuts it out brilliantly. Lerlahe with a man behind him does brilliantly to shield the ball. I've gotta say, I may even be a bit biased, but brilliant defending there from the number 3 for Durcal. Absolutely no question about it. Just a wonderful tackle there. That is defending 101. If you want a textbook definition of how to defend, you do what the number 3 just did. Have to say. You see there, Lerla picks up the ball in space, drives forward confidently. But a really well-timed tackle there from the number 3. Just wins possession back for Durcal. Long ball there from Lerla. Mario sends Mario Abumitri into the channel to chase. Oh, looks to bully the number 4. Hits him just with a bit of a shoulder barge, and the referee blows for a foul. Good play there from Abumitri. Looks to throw his weight around a little bit, let the defender know he's there. Pretty harmless foul, nothing really doing it. The CG Durcal defender takes a bit of exception to it, as we'll see it on the replay there. Bit rougher than I might have initially thought there from Mario. Just did a bit of a shoulder barge into his back. But as they say in England, let him know you're there early. He gets stuck in. Abumitri makes his statement after the first goal in the 25th minute. This time the referee does agree with Lerla Hay, blows for a foul for an Almuñecar free kick. Almuñecar tonight, of course, in their home blue strip. Blue, black, blue kit combination looks really, really sharp here under the lights at Rio Verde. Ball finds Lerla in space. Pass nutmegs the number 3 in behind for Briggs to chase. Bad ball just has a bit too much pace on it and rolls out for a Durcal goal kick. Durcal goal kick cut out very well in the middle by Diego. Finds the feet of Mckee. Mckee again with some fancy footwork. Cuts inside confidently. It looks to spring Bofi down the left-hand side. Will it get there? No, it's very well cut out by the Durcal defender. But a dangerous throw in here for Almuñecar, deep, deep in CD Durcal's territory. Bofi looks to unleash the long throw. Looking for the chest of Abumitri, but it's shepherded away by Durcal and then cleared for an Almuñecar throw. Good play there from Rafa. Finds the feet of Diego. Drives confidently once again into the midfield. Chip ball in behind. Keeper off his line confidently to claim just ahead of the onrushing Abumitri. Shouts there from the Durcal players. Swift Pal referee waves away the protests of both the fans and the players. Almuñecar maintain possession through Lozano. Ball popped into the feet of Lerla in the middle. But just a bit of miscommunication there from him and Abumitri as the Durcal number 4 drives forward confidently. But Alessandro Briggs shrugs him off the ball. Brilliant 1-2 there from Briggs and Rafa. But the return ball from Rafa just a bit too far for the on-rushing Briggs. Long ball from the keeper only finds the head of Diego, who I have to say has won every header on the pitch today. He's just been an ever-present in the midfield on every ball. Seems to be the first to every first ball and first to every second ball is the ball behind from Rafa. Just cut out from Maldonado. Rafa recollects it well. Looks to have been taken down from behind. Referee again waves away the protest, this time from the Almuñecar players. Durcal looked to clear long into that big target striker. He does well to bring down the first, but can't corral the second. And he takes down Diego. Free kick taken quickly. Hay drives forward confidently into the feet of Abumitri. Ball played around the corner, just too far for Briggs. Referee blows for a stoppage here, and we've got an early substitution, looks like here for CD Durcal on the 30-minute mark. We'll get a view of it now. Looks like the sub is indeed getting ready. Well, we'll see who makes way for him. Referee has indicated that he wants the sub. We're just not sure who's coming off quite yet. Looks like it will be the number 17. Does not look too happy with his manager for that substitution. Does share a few words with him as he comes off the pitch. We look to get back underway here. 30-minute mark with Almuñecar leading 1-0 through a Mario Abumitri finish in right around the 15th minute. Number 30 looks in behind for the run, but the ball only can go as far as the feet of Yeezy Williams. Almuñecar looked to play quickly here into the feet of Mckee. Mckee and Diego, the two debutants, doing really, really well. Look very strong, very solid on their debuts. And speaking of Mckee, we have a comment from Life by Lay. Hello from Scotland, from Aaron Mckee's family. Hello, it is great to hear from you all the way in Scotland. Aaron, of course, one of this commentator's housemates, so we do live together. I was speaking to him before the match. He was very, very excited to finally get on the pitch in a competitive game. Ball in behind quickly. Referee's flag is up for offside on what looked like Miguel Angel. But back to Aaron for just a second. We've spoken about him before, but we will give him another shout out as he's got a comment with his whole family watching from Scotland. Great to see Aaron back out on the pitch. Really glad to have him here and the club He's been a fantastic servant for both the first team and for the under-23s. And it's great to finally see him have his paperwork to be able to play. Some good spell of possession there for Almuñecar. Ball finds his way to the feet of Abumitri. Lerle Hayes in behind here. A strike goes, just over the bar. Referee's flag was up for offsides, but the referee has pulled it back for a foul on Abumitri. Seems to be taken down after the play there. Ball had left his feet, and a sliding challenge from the number 14 just cleaned him out. Really nasty tackle there from the number 14. Ball was gone for 1 or 2 seconds, and he really just came in, studs raised, right into the ankle of Abumitri. Glad to see him up and walking back around. As Miguel Angel stands over the free kick. Free kick here for Almuñecar in a dangerous position. Miguel Angel, this time the right footer, is over the ball. Looks like Rafa will take this one off. Maybe give a bit of a different look to Durcal. Have a bit of an outswinging ball here. Chipped in behind for Miguel, looking for Briggs on the back post. Ball just evades the first row of attackers and goes out for a Durcal goal kick. Goal kick taking long. Durcal do not have much of an interest of playing out from the back tonight. Good feet there from Briggs to corral and get away from his man. Look to be taken down again, and the referee says play on. Ball finds its way to Lerle Hayes on the right-hand side and finds the feet of Jerson Maldonado. Pass around the corner, cut out well by the number 4. Lerle's throw in taken to Abumitri, was dragged down by the number 3. Linesman flags, and a free kick is awarded. Really good, strong hold-up play there from Mario Abumitri. Demanded the ball off the throw-in from Lerle Hayes and was dragged down by the number 3, who must be careful now as he's on a yellow card, and that was his second foul with a yellow card. Maybe walking a bit of a tightrope here. Free kick here for Almuñecar. The left-footed Rafa now standing back over the ball. Will look to whip this one in right onto the goalkeeper, who is giving up a bit of height. Ball whipped in from Rafa, looking for the back post. This should be a goal. And the referee has spotted something he didn't like. His whistle for a foul against Almuñecar. Really didn't see who that one was on, but we've got a replay for you right now, so let's have a look together.
10 minutes left, boys. 10 minutes left to the top.
Rafa over the ball. Of course, that wand of a left foot. We've got a lot of good left-footed set-piece takers here. Ball swung in. Looks like it was a foul on Abumitri, just climbing over the back of the defender in front of him. Didn't really see it definitively, but referee has a much better view than I do. He clearly saw something he didn't like. Whistled for a foul. Lozano drives confidently into the midfield, sprays a brilliant ball out to the feet of Bofi. Cycled back to Mckee. Looks to cycle the ball, but decides to the incisive pass inside to Diego. Takes on confidently 2 or 3 defenders. Will the ball bounce to the right for Rafa? Just missed. Good communication there from Durcal defenses. Mckee wins a header against that big number 30. Really got his body stuck in there. Done well to win the ball. Into the feet of Abumitri with time to turn. Just can't sort the ball out of his feet. Gives possession back to Durcal. Look to break here. Durcal have been dangerous on the break. Their best chance is coming from there. Ball back to the feet of Yeezy Williams, who plays a brilliant ball into the feet of Michael Bofi. Back to Aaron Mckee, who just dwells on it again a bit too long. Durcal come away with it. Really good work there from Briggs behind the ball, just closing down every player in his sight. One of those best things about Alessandro Briggs is finishing his goal-scoring records. Fantastic here at the club, but his work rate off the ball and his willingness to make those unselfish runs to free space for the other teammates really makes him an asset here. At only 18 years of age, Alessandro Briggs has an incredibly bright future ahead of him, both for CD Almuñecar and maybe further down the line, it's breaking into the professional ranks, but we'll love to see where he goes. Maldonado finds himself in a bit of space. Abumitri's onside here. Keeper's coming a long way out of his goal. Can Abumitri get there? And the keeper does brilliantly to clear. Wow, well done, Keeps. Really giving up a bit of pace there against Abumitri. We've got a replay for you now. Ball in behind for Maldonado. But the keeper does well to come off his line. And we do have an early sub here for Almuñecar. Looks like number 15, Jerson Maldonado, is coming off. And coming on, I can't quite get a look at that. It looks like number 19, Philip Nashixwa, will be entering the fray here in the latter stages of the first half. I think he's got the telltale tape on both wrists. Yes, that is indeed the number 19, Philip Nashixwa. The Namibian enters the fray here in the 37th minute, and his first touch just lets him down there. As Durcal allowed to clear, brilliant towering header there from Mckee. Looking again for Nashixwa. Been very involved in his opening 5 seconds. Almuñecar throw, Buffy looking long for Briggs. Cleared out. Long throw from Buffy looking for Abumitri, who just is a bit too overeager on his pursuit of the ball and goes to the back of the Durcal defender, giving up a free kick. Big physical striker, Abumitri, really looks to throw his weight around throughout the match. That one was just a bit too much force, and he's whistled for the foul. As the crowd continues to roll in here tonight, we've got 2 of the FC Malaga City under-23s right in front of me. We've got Ben Templeton watching his fellow countryman Aaron Mckee. Of course, both Scottish, and we've got Chris Baptiste from Brooklyn, New York, just right in front of me. Both laughing, both agreeing with the commentary, but both of them too scared to come on the microphone with me and say anything to the people. Gets a bit of a laugh out of them, but maybe we'll have them on in the second half. But right now, it's great to see them out here supporting their friends. I'm sure a bunch of the Hotel Carmen crew is out on the pitch tonight. Maybe a few more coming through later in the day. But it's great to see that whole family atmosphere we've got here at FC Malaga City and CD Almuñecar City. Everyone wants everyone to do well. We've got massive support throughout the ranks. So it's great to see them here tonight, and everyone else that I see walking in. I see some Brazilians over there as well that I'll shout out as soon as I see them. But great to have everyone here tonight with nothing else to do on a Sunday night, and I'm delighted to be here with you as well. Chance here for Almuñecar. Rafa into the feet of Briggs. First time left-footed cross. Played out, defended away for a corner. Big chance here for Almuñecar. Coming up right on the stroke of halftime to see if we can get that second goal and really get some breathing space as we head into the halftime break. Taking quickly, Briggs from range, long strike. Oh, and it just whistles wide of the far post. Huge chance there for Almuñecar. So quick it fooled the commentator. See it on the replay. Quick corner from Rafa. Briggs with loads of time and space. Fooled the Durcal players as well. Fizzed in dangerously just if it hits the touch of 2 Durcal players and goes out for a goal kick. Let off there for Durcal, but have to say a missed opportunity for Almuñecar. Need to have a few players really breaking their neck to get to that back post. And if you're there, it's a simple tap-in and it's 2-0. But we'll learn from that. The ball quickly played with Nashixwa with Briggs. Oh, Abumitri broke into the middle looking for a touch there. Just shepherded away from the ball from the Durcal center back as the keeper claims. Mario Abumitri, another one who really just works his socks off every chance he gets. Will chase lost causes, every great striker should do. Great to see him rewarded with his goal early in the first half today. Hopefully he can get 1 or 2 more before the night is up. Into the feet of Lerla, takes a touch round the number 9, drives confidently inside. Good tackle there from the number 9 to win possession back. But his clearance can only find the touchline and a throw in for Almuñecar. Ball cycles from side to side through Almuñecar. Alessandro breaks us brilliantly to shed a defender. Cuts inside to Rafa. Oh, brilliant 1-2. Wow, some great football on display here. Those intricate 1-2s in the middle are just a joy to watch. Ball played back to the Durcal keeper. Abumitri almost got a beat on it. Was just one step away from nipping in front of the keeper and putting it away for 2. Good touch from number 9. Sprays into the channel. Bofi a bit out of position there. Does really well to recover behind the ball. Stands up the attacker and forces him to play backwards. Oh, and even better, gets a clearance out of it. Michael Bofi, well done. Great work getting behind the ball there. Was caught out of position as he went inside to try to win the header, but recovered absolutely brilliantly. Ultimately cleared for a Durcal throw-in. The wind is picking up here tonight in Almuñecar and is what's sure to be a very cold night. Even in the winter here, it does get cool a bit. Wind picks up coming off the coast, and nights like this do get cold, but a lot of players out there in short sleeves. They're the tough ones as a long-range effort from Durcal flies harmlessly wide. Yeezy Williams tracks it down outside of the box. We'll bring it back inside. Look to just play quickly with the feet of Lozano to maintain possession. Of course, Jose Lozano, nephew of former La Liga player Armando Lozano, who had stints at Barcelona, Elche, and then with my team in the U.S., the New York Red Bulls. So it'd be great if we could get Armando down to one of these games. But if not, we've got a very good addition in Jose. Of course, lives in Almuñecar, was a member of the CD Almuñecar under-23s as well last year. Great player, great guy, always a nice face to see around the city. So big shout out to Jose Lozano, the captain of Juanma Bullejos' under-23 CD Almuñecar side. Game has hit a bit of a lull here. Neither side really intent on getting a foothold in the game. Almuñecar looking just to see out this 1-0 lead to halftime. Durcal seemingly content to go in behind at the break, as their strategy has really been sit behind the ball, look for that big number 30 up top. Almuñecar would love to find another goal just before halftime here, really. 2 goals up would be a mountain to climb, especially away from home in the cold for Durcal. Good play out of the back from Williams. Long ball from Lerla. Sends in behind for Abumitri to chase, and the keeper again quickly off line to clear. Nashikwa looks to take the throw in quickly, finds the feet of Abumitri. Just a bit of a tough play there, very close in. Might have been a bit wiser to get into halftime there, waste a bit of clock, but Almuñecar always looking to find the goal, decide to go quickly, and concede a throw-in. Some advice shouted down from cameraman Tyler O'Neill, telling Mario Abumitri just to relax. Couldn't agree more with you, Tyler. Just last minute of the half here. Let's see it out. Let's get to halftime with that lead. Regroup and come out fresh for the second half. Good touch off the thigh there for Durcal. And throw in whistled for Almuñecar. Some brilliant footwork for the guy walking past. Does well to waste more time for Almuñecar. Not sure whose fan he was, but he did well for us. Throw in from Lerla, finds the feet of Rafa. Looks to play Nashikwa in behind here. He's got a bit of space on the right-hand side. Looks to cut back now onto his left foot, into the feet of Lerla. Does brilliantly to maintain position under the tackle of 2 Durcal players. Looks to cut inside. Somehow he still has the ball, but eventually it breaks to the Durcal players. And the ball is played right to my feet. And heeding my own advice, I will waste a bit of time for the boys. Thrown back into Lerla, who gets us back underway. Throw into Rafa. Again, the Durcal fans upset with the latest refereeing decision here, giving a free kick to Almuñecar as we tick into the first minute of added time here at the end of the first half. Can't imagine there being much. There haven't been too many stoppages. I would assume only one, and indeed our producer has put up 1 minute of stoppage time. So we're clearly on the same page here, an unspoken bond. We've got an unspoken communication, looking only in the eyes. But we're into 1 minute at a time with a free kick for Almuñecar. Flat ball in from Rafa. Oh, Abumitri just was waiting under it. Brilliant header from Durcal to defend it away. Briggs maintained possession on the far side. Some great footwork. Gets away from not 1 but 2 Durcal defenders. The referee puts the whistle to his mouth and blows for halftime. So as we predicted, just the 1 minute. Not a lot of stoppages there in the first half. As we go into the break at 1-0 up, courtesy of a Mario Abumitri strike in the 15th minute. We will be looking for a replay of that if we can get it to you right before we go to break. Our producer is frantically looking for his clips right now to see if he can find it. But I'll tell you what I can remember. Just some good interplay down the right-hand side. Ball slipped in behind from Alessandro Biggs. The two first-teamers combining as Mario Abumitri drove confidently into the box to slot away the goal. So we will call it right now. We'll get that goal for you as the second half begins. But right now we will head to the break, and we will show you just everything you can have here if you join us here in Almuñecar. So thank you, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes.
Para mí es un honor de poder estar aquí en Balaído, ¿no? Ha sido un estadio que ha hecho muchísimos goles, ha hecho una carrera magnífica. Estaba yo en el Málaga.
I repeat, I don't want to annoy you. If you feel something, tell us, please. The second day, I don't want people out. ¿No? Y él y el programa. Vas con él, con balón, hace ritmo, con papel. Mucha confianza. Mucha confianza. 4, 5. Let's go. Yeah. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. Our first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan, has been an absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I just always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the abilities to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just, if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
Hello and welcome back here for the second half in Almuñecar. The sun has now fully set and we are engulfed in the throngs of night here for the second half of the titanic clash between CD Almuñecar under-23s and CD Durcal. Almuñecar lead through a first half strike from number 7 Mario Abumitri as our cameramen just get themselves sorted and into place. We've had a lot of conversations at halftime with all the fans and all the coaches. So we've got some tactical insight to bring back from you from just about everyone involved. As here we see CD Almuñecar first teamers Grayson Dupont, Charlie Malman, and Hugo Vicente walking past us, looking to find their perch for the second half, waving at the cameramen and all, here to support the boys on a chilly Sunday night here in the beach town of Almuñecar. Say the temperature, what would you say, Mark? About 5-6 degrees probably about right now, about 5 or 6 degrees. And that translation translates to about 55 in American. So, as the second half gets underway, Almuñecar lead 1-0 as stated before, looking to get that second goal and provide just a bit of breathing room as we enter the match. Almuñecar high up in the table, coming off a few strong performances. A good win last weekend away at Armias. I believe that was a 2-1 win, if I remember correctly. I filmed that game, not commented, so you only saw my brilliant camera work and didn't hear my lovely voice. But nonetheless, that game was brought to you live by Cheers Mate Productions, who, of course, will have another game tonight as well, with Malaga City Senior playing against Beijar tonight in Nerja. So that game will be coming to you live at 8 o'clock. The magnificent Ellie Brett is there with us tonight, and I'm sure you'll be hearing the lovely commentary of none other than the famous and infamous Richard Jackson. So we've got a bit of a different view from this half, of course. Almuñecar were attacking our side in the first half, and now we'll be defending on the side. Brilliant switch of play there from Aaron Mckee after some good play by the Australian Michael Balfi. So we've got a good view of both of the fullbacks today. Lerla Hay in the first half, Michael Balfi in the second half. Good feet there from Miguel Angel. Drives confidently into the midfield, finds the feet of Rafa. Good switch of play there from Lozano. Mckee's got to be careful with some pressure coming in front of him. Does well to find the chest of Abumitri. Referee says no foul. Oh, blows incredibly lately. Maybe just checking on the player on the floor. Nope, looks like he's whistled for a foul. Abumitri does not agree with that decision. Protests this case, but the referee's mind will not be swayed. Free kick for Durcal. Long ball from Durcal down the left-hand side. Shepherded out of play by Hay into the corner. Goes Durcal. Looks to maintain possession. Followed step by Lerla. Looks to cut back. Lerla not giving an inch. Referee says nothing doing. The ball back to clearance from Yeezy Williams is shanked as he follows it up with a header. He's well out of his goal. Yeezy decides to clear off the light post. That was an interesting play there from Yeezy Williams, the substitute goalkeeper, of course, but ultimately comes to nothing for Durcal. A very interesting technique. After the first clearance was shanked, Yeezy went up and decided to head the second one, and then instead of retreating to his goal, stayed out and defended the ball away for a throw-in. Long throw deep into the box from Durcal. Over the head of Diego. Williams gets ahead, and it's over the bar, off the line. Looks like the head of Mckee on the line. Could have been Mckee or Lozano. Let's have a replay of that. Long throw dangerously over the head of Diego. Williams clearly gets a touch onto the bar there, and from then on, it's chaos. Looks like, it's gone straight over the bar. So with the net being the same color as the background, we couldn't really see where the ball was, but a good save there from Yeezy Williams. Tipped a dangerous header just over the ball. But Durcal here have a corner and a big chance to equalize. Signal comes in, outswinging ball, does not beat the Diego at the first post. Rafa completes the clearance, but it slams back in. Lerla with another attempted clearance. Abumitri tries to bring the ball down, look to foul the player, but does well enough to clear it for Miguel, and it's out for a Durcal throw-in. So a bit of a mad scramble there in front of the Almuñecar goal, but ultimately comes to nothing. Durcal clearly started here the brighter in the second half. Ball played all the way across, just evades the outreach of Balfi. Number 11 drives confidently down the right-hand touchline, and it is cleared out for a Durcal throw-in. Bit of an argument going between the linesman and the Durcal throw-in taker. Looks like it's going to be another long one. Williams needs to be off his line here, and prime ball thrown dangerously into the box, goes straight out of bounds. Missed opportunity there for Durcal. Williams followed it all the way, shepherded it really well out of play. Goal kick for Almuñecar. Almuñecar continuing to maintain their possession. Ball played around the back into the feet of Miguel. Balfi looked to come in field and get the ball. Ultimately does end up at his feet. Quick few passes played between him and Mckee. The Scotsman drives confidently into the midfield. Again, back and forth between the Aussie and the Scot. Now Mckee will line up a big switch of play, looking for Nashixwa, who didn't break in behind, but the clearance can only go as far as the head of Briggs. Loses out to the Durcal defender, who then looked to break. But look at Briggs tracking all the way down. The ball has stayed in here. Yeezy Williams far off his line, looking to make a clearance. Does well to keep the ball in and chip it over the Durcal defender. Mckee into Bofi. Mckee loses out there, just dwells on it again a bit too long. Just missed a clearance. Didn't really get a shout from anyone to let him know he had a man on. Durcal fans screaming for a foul. Great tackle there from Diego around the outstretched leg of the number 9. Lerlahaye looks to break in behind, but the ball is just in front of Alessandro Briggs and out for a Durcal throw-in. We do have a substitution coming here for Almuñecar. Looks like waiting in the wings is number 10, Miguel Heredia. He will be coming in on the 50th minute. Looks like it could be number 11, Miguel Angel, on his way off. So I think it's one Miguel for another, with Miguel Heredia coming on and Miguel Angel coming off. Probably a like-for-like swap here. Miguel Heredia will just drop into the center of the park, play that number 10 role, replacing what Miguel Angel was doing. Durcal screaming for a foul here, not given by the referee. Seems to have been saying that a lot tonight. A lot of complaining going on from Durcal, and the referee has not taken a lot of interest in many of those calls. In fact, the Durcal player who was yelling for the foul is still down here. Looked like he might have gotten a bit of an arm to the side of the head. Seems to be holding the right side of his face as the referee goes to take a look at him. Yeah, it is indeed holding his right ear. In a cold like this, those are definitely stingers. It's like, just imagine getting flicked right in the back of the ear in the freezing cold. Those never feel that good. With the adrenaline going on right now, it's got to be a bit of a tough one. And there is confirmation of the change with Miguel Heredia coming on and Miguel Angel coming off. Like-for-like swap in the number 10 role, with the oncoming Miguel Heredia actually wearing the number 10. So again, a little bit of combination play there. Numbers going into their correct position, things you really do love to see, especially coming from a football purist such as myself. Long throw in from Durcal, flicks onto the near post. Williams does well to parry and then reclaim it the second attempt. Yeezy Williams again coming up big. These throw-ins are becoming dangerous for CD Durcal. We didn't really see too many of them in the first half, but they've become quite a weapon here early in the second half. Long throw from Williams, cut out brilliantly by the number 2 from Durcal. Drives forward. Durcal maintained possession, play through the middle. Abumitri tracking back behind the ball. Really good interplay there from Durcal. Aaron Mckee, big left-footed clearance, only slams against the body of the number 2, who tries to earn his side a throw, but it goes out for an Almuñecar goal kick. We do have a comment coming in from Chris Abumitri. Mario Abumitri, MVP. Yes, he is indeed. After his brief cameo for the first team yesterday, Mario Abumitri currently the difference in this match with a 15-minute strike confidently into the far corner to give us the lead. Abumitri, that's 2 in 2 games now, I believe, for the under-23s. Did score last week in Armias, and he's picked up another goal tonight. Again, as we said before, we're hoping for 1 or 2 more from him, but we're hoping he can turn into that prolific striker we need for the Almuñecar senior team. And the confidence and the reps he's getting here at this level are fantastic for him. And we really hope he can become that go-to striker for the Almuñecar seniors in our quest for promotion this season. Here in the background, Coach Yvonne Moya yelling, mucho más, asking more, imploring more from his players. Of course, the Almuñecar under-23s coached by Yvonne Moya, Juanma Bullejos, and Liam Bickett, as it looked like Alessandro Briggs was essentially suplexed there, but the referee whistles the other way. Durcal go quickly, looking for that big target striker. Well cut out by Diego, well marshaled by Diego, who was losing out, and then it looks like just decided to rugby tackle the player in the middle. That was one of the more obvious calls tonight. I don't think anyone can have too many complaints about that. We'll keep our eye on Durcal taking it quickly, but in the meantime, touch just got away there from Diego and just looked like he tackled him. Very good open field tackle for those American viewers. But a foul here as Durcal clipped the dangerous free kick into the box, headed clear by Lerla. Brought down well by Nishikwa, whose clearance only finds the number 21 in acres of space in the middle of the pitch. A quick 1-2. Is he offside? He cuts in dangerously and rifles the ball into the bottom corner, and it is 1-1 here in Almuñecar. Wow, a goal out of nothing for CD Durcal, and the scores are level here in the 55th minute. Let's get a replay of that for you right now. Almuñecar players screaming for offsides. Linesman wasn't inclined. So Nishikwa got the ball in the corner and just hit the clearance into the number 21. Quick 1-2. Can't exactly see how he was still on sides. Cuts inside but rifles a shot into the bottom corner past Yeezy Williams, and it's 1-1 with all to play for in the 55th minute here in Almuñecar. As that goal has gone in, we've had a quick sub. Number 23, the Australian Jacob Hewitt on for in the left wing for. Can't really tell who that was that came off. We'll see if we can get a name for you with that just as quick as we can. I think it was number 14, Alessandro Briggs, that was withdrawn. Hewitt immediately involved with a long ball in his direction, out for a Durcal throw. And so that change is number 23, Jacob Hewitt, the Australian, for number 14, Alessandro Briggs. Long ball over the top, brilliantly headed by Boffey, headed down. Number 30 driving forward and fouled by Mckee. Have to say, Durcal really did start this second half better. Came flying out of the box with a few big chances. They finally capitalized on what I'd say is their third clear-cut opportunity to score to find the equalizer in this game. Work to be done here for Moya's side, who've really started the second half flat. Got to get Abumitri and now Hewitt involved, two real danger men who can really make the difference in a match such as this with their direct play style. Also maybe a shot for Luca Rozzano to come off the bench here. Tricky Swiss winger. Always got a bit of magic in him and can always pick up a goal at this level. Substitution going for Durcal right now, and a bit of housekeeping here. Almuñecar have two key players out, with both Mori and winger Nono out for today's match through suspension and injury, as the header from Durcal flies wide. So Almuñecar up against it here with two key members of their starting 11 not in the team, as well as Tyler O'Neill, of course, who is out through injury as well. And speaking of Tyler O'Neill, very nice segue into the two players on the camera tonight. We've got Tyler O'Neill and Ali Pucher, both working their first ever games for Cheers Mate Production up on the scaffold here at Rio Verde. So big shout out to them too. Very thankful to have them. It's a different game. It's a different level, but we all love players here. We all love people here that will step in and do any job asked of them. So big shout out to Tyler O'Neill and Ali Pucher on the camera tonight. And of course, the one that makes it all possible, producing here live in Spain, is the one and the only Mark Bridle. Standing right next to me, gives me a little thumbs up as I shout him out. But chance here for Durcal, shot from range skews wide. But big shout out to Mark and all the Cheers Mate production crew. Ellie Brett for helping us set up here early. Without them, this would not be able to happen. We would not be able to bring these games to you. So big shout out to all involved. Big shout out to all involved. We've got another comment here from Chris Abumitri. Great commentating, Chris. Thank you very much. Perfect segue from shouting out the crew into you shouting out me. So, Chris, thank you very much. You've made a novice commentator's night. So if there's any tips or advice you could have, I'd love to hear them. And, of course, we will keep telling you every detail of what Mario does. Great guy, always hanging out around the house. Been with him a lot with the first team, with the 23s. Really good player, even better person, so I'm sure you'll love to hear that. And we're very, very glad that we were able to steal him away from John Carroll for a season. And, of course, not to be forgotten, Almuñecar, of course, tonight without Will Smith as well. The big Australian shot stopper out with a bit of a shoulder injury. We're hoping he gets well soon and is able to get back on the pitch. Because without him, we just lose that massive commanding presence in the back. As the bounce almost finds its way over Yeezy Williams, but he'll tell you he had it all the way. So So big shout out to Will Smith, probably watching from home right now. We really hope he's doing all right. Tough injury there. Tough break in training. Been training really, really well, challenging for that first team shirt. The injury's just knocked him back a bit, but you know Will, he's strong as can be. I'm sure he'll be back in just a few days. As Miguel Heredia looks to break down the left-hand side here. Ultimately turns it over. Durcal look to break here. It's 3 versus 3, but Miguel works brilliant behind the ball. And him combined with Mckee almost nick it away. Ball played in behind. Oh, brilliant touch off the thigh. Tries to lob Williams, but Williams does really well with his feet to track back. I think we might have a replay of that one coming up if we can get it. And we do have a replay. That was a very good chance. A really good bit of skill from the Durcal striker. Brilliant touch off the thigh. Just don't think he caught the finish. As a penalty shot there for Almuñecar as Abumitri goes down. Referee waves away the complaints. Heredia picks it up, dribbles in confidently from range. Bit of a worry here for Abumitri as he's still down. We're hoping he's up soon. Durcal refused to put it out. Looked to keep playing. A lot of people asking for the play to be stopped. Durcal intent on coming forward here. A bit of a break. Ball rolls out on the far side. Now we can go check on Abumitri. There's the view of him right there. He seems to be down. Hopefully it's just a bit of an impact injury here because of the colds. That can happen. Did happen indeed last night with our left back, Luis Me. Just went down with a bit of a knock. But in this cold and the biting wind and the rain, it always stings a little bit more. Let's have a replay of that there, see if we can see anything. This is the penalty shot we were on about before. He cut inside. Maybe got a bit of an arm to the face. You know, it looks like he got landed on like that when he came down. Always a sore one that. He's still down. Looks like he's grabbing at his right ankle. Rozzano warming up on the side. Referee over to check on him. Abumitri does look in a bit of distress here. Bit of a break in play here with Abumitri still on the pitch, currently being tended to. So players are all heading over to the bench to take a bit of a water break right now. Abumitri does indeed get to his feet. Looks to be walking off relatively under his own power. It's a very positive sign. I think Almuñecar City will be forced into a change here. Looks like Luca Rozzano was undertaking some pretty aggressive sprints there while Abumitri was down. So if I had to guess, it would be Rozzano coming on in place of Abumitri. As indeed it is. Rozzano is lining up at midfield right now to enter the fray. So tough break there for Abumitri, hoping it's nothing too serious in minute 62. As Luca Rozzano, the Swiss player, will come on for Abumitri. Luca Rozzano, of course, a veteran here of FC Malaga and CD Almuñecar City, was here last year. Rozzano on for his first stint in this match in his second year at Almuñecar, and we've got all our numbers sorted out now. So you've just seen flashed across your screen that he is indeed on the pitch. The referee will attempt to get play back underway here. Not totally sure whose ball it is, but we will find out momentarily. Looks to be an Almuñecar throw-in on the far side. Referee is happy to play it as it is. Good play between Heredia and Lerla. Ball long to the head of Nashikwa, and here is Rozzano wearing the number 9 kit today. Pops up on the right side. Look to be tanking down right away. Look to be fouled. Referee again waves away and then blows his whistle pretty late there with Rozzano on the ground. Another interesting one. Rozzano back to his feet quickly. Clearly not happy about that challenge. I would not be either. It looks to have been taken down from behind. We do have a bit of a replay for you. Let's have a peek. in what is indeed his first action of the game. Cuts inside after beating a defender, just gets taken down with a slide tackle. Possibly could have been stood on there by number 9 at the end. Not sure if anyone, any of the viewers back home saw it. Chris Abumitri may have seen it. Ref. Not sure if he was referring to the penalty or referring to that foul right there, but Chris, I could not agree more. Where is the foul? Well, the YouTube algorithm won't let me say that one. But, Chris, I do indeed agree with you. I'm not sure where the foul was either. I will make sure I ask the ref in Spanish after the game because that clearly looks like a foul from behind. Referee does indicate nothing doing. Manuel Ariza Souza, sí de Almuñecar el fútbol. My rudimentary Spanish believe that translates into yes, Almuñecar is where the football is. Manuel, great to hear from you. Great to have you on the stream. Keep commenting in Spanish. I will answer you in Spanish. I will try my best as long as I understand it. I do have approval from both my producer and my boss to speak in Spanish on the stream. So we will continue to do that. Yes, the score is indeed 1-1. Cut inside there from Lozano. Finds the feet of Rafa. Turns around the corner, ball over the top. Can Bolfi get him behind here? He's looked sized down by the number 2, and yes, the referee finally does blow for a free kick. Absolutely a free kick as the Durcal players surround the ref. Bolfi clearly taken down from behind here. 100% a foul. Not sure what the Durcal fans are screaming about or the players. Let's have a replay of this right now. Rafia cuts inside all the way across. This is just quite a bit back. There's the ball into Rafa again. Long ball in behind. Bolfi looks like he gets the wrong side of the defender there, who just slides and takes out his standing leg. Not sure how that couldn't be a foul, but concerned now for Bolfi as he is still down. And there's now a crowd of players surrounding him. This is a bit of an interesting one. Bolfi dragged to his feet there by Nashikwa. He's a tough kid. He'll shake it off. The Aussie is one of the stronger players I've ever met here, despite being only 19 years of age. Bolfi has been through the wars in this club and in the wars through this game, but strong player. He pops up with no worries and a huge chance for Almuñecar here to take the lead. Free kick specialist here. Of course, we've got Rafa with the left foot, but looks like Miguel Heredia is taking control of this one in the number 10. Heredia, of course, a veteran here from Spain, been around and been in Spanish football for years. Heredia looks to make the difference here. Yeah, it doesn't look like too many options. Looks like this is going to be Heredia. 5-man wall, 5 big man wall here for Durcal. Heredia steps up, the right foot around the wall. Keeper spills. Oh, but gathers on the second attempt just before Hewitt can get there. Get a replay of that right now for you. Heredia takes the shot, goes around the wall. Looks like the wall split there. Keeper spilled on the first attempt, but recollected before Hewitt could pounce. Ball from Rafa, looking for the chest of Rozzano. Does really well to take it down, but it just evades him. Cut out well from Mckee. A deft touch there into the feet of Rafa, who drives forward confidently. Hewitt's in space on the left-hand side of Heredia. Who chooses to go behind to Nashikwa, cut out. Challenge forward by Bolfi, and Mckee has time here to settle again. Rafa asking for it in the middle, chooses to go with the Heredia option instead down the left wing. Heredia around 1 challenge, around 2 challenges, drives confidently into the left-hand corner. Ball ultimately finds its way back to the feet of Mckee. Fizzed inside to Hewitt, who's just running away from the ball. Cut out by the Durcal defender. Header from Diego again, all over the place. Rafa settles well all the way back to the feet of Mckee, who look to maintain possession. Into Rafa in space in the center. Really good spell here for Almuñecar, just poking and prodding those lines, trying to find the space in behind. Switched all the way across to Lozano. Sees the run of Lerla. Oh, just missed that ball over the top. Into the chest of Lerla Hay. Cleared forward, Almuñecar throw in. Good spell of possession there for Almuñecar. A lot of half chances created, but can't get that clean strike at goal. Wind picks up here again, and Almuñecar just blowing around some of the material, some of the standing leaves on the pitch. Gonna cold one out here tonight for the boys, but they're doing brilliantly well. they're doing brilliantly well to master the conditions. Really looking to find a winner as we approach the last 20 minutes of the match tonight. Another long throw in here for Durcal. Had a few chances on this early in the half. Been dominated by Almuñecar since that moment. The ball only bounces through harmlessly to Yeezy Williams. Hewitt and Bofi in a bit of space here. Let's see what Yeezy decides to do. Just decides to play on the ground simple to Aaron Mckee. Good interplay there between him and Diego. Ultimately leads the ball to the feet of Rafa in the center of the park. Does well in the half turn. Bofi's in behind here if he can find him. Long ball from Rafa. Cut out well by the Durcal center back and cleared only as far as the feet of Heredia. Does well just to marshal it back to Mckee. Ball just evades the feet of Hewitt. But he does really well to pressure, and the ball hits the scaffold. Ball thrown back into Durcal. Long throw again from Durcal. Durcal maintained possession, ball sprayed to the left-hand side. Cut in, long ball. Ooh, Yeezy lets it bounce dangerously in front of him, but does well to control it on the second time of asking. Rafa again really pulling those strings in the center of the park, looking for that dangerous ball behind, but just bereft of runners in front of him. Can't really find the long ball out. Ball into Balfi. Hewitt only can lift it back in the air. Good challenging header there from Philip. Ball finds its way to the chest of Diego, but his clearance is missed. Number 11 looks to seize. Evades the sliding tackle of Diego, but not the outstretched leg of Lerla. The ball is out for a Durcal throw-in. Long throw from Durcal again, dealt with very well by Diego. Good interplay there. Looks like Rozzano can break, but the ball's deflected into the path of Nashixwa. Philip Nashixwa does well to pick it up. Of course, the player out of Namibia from the capital, Windhoek, is Philip, always hanging out around the first team. And the clearance from Yeezy Williams can only find what is known here as Rio Verde, which is what the pitch is named after, the river just behind the pitch. So a little bit of history for you there. The history of Almuñecar. Rio Verde, Green River, runs just along the outside of our training pitch here and the match pitch for the under-23s.
Ali, can you go close again? Yeah, zoom in again. I just had having problems with on the camera.
Another dangerous long ball here from Durcal into the feet of Lerla, and the strike from Durcal is sent onto the passing motorway. Durcal player down here seems to be asking for a penalty, as do a few of the Durcal players. The referee does not agree with that decision. As we get a new ball into play, we've got a replay for you right now. There's the long ball into the box. Lerla just can't get the clearance, and the strike goes well harmlessly over the goal. And as we do wait for a new ball, we have a comment from none other than Alberto Cuesta Torres, el mejor comentarista de España. Braden, Alberto, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Ojalá estás mirando de su piso en Bahía. Y nosotros no podemos esperar hasta estás con nuestro equipo Almuñecar en el primer equipo porque necesitamos sus goles. Pero Alberto, muchas gracias por el complemento. Siempre está bien que escuchar de ti, y nos vemos en la oficina pronto porque todavía lesionada, ¿no? But big shout out there to Alberto Cuesta Torres, of course, one of the very key members of staff here working in the logistics department at the club. An absolutely great guy, striker for CD Almuñecar City. It's great to have him on the stream. Always nice to hear the compliment from him. Alberto, I hope you're doing well. That's the family atmosphere we create here at the club. Long ball over the top looking for Jacob Hewitt. Oh, misplayed by the Durcal defender. Hewitt with a chance to break. Tries the good old-fashioned NFL swim move there on the left back and gets whistled for the foul. Got a replay for you there. Misplay by the Durcal, but Hewitt just mistimed his leap at it and then just took the defender down. Clearance off the long ball, finds the feet of Rozzano with a bit of time and space, finds Rafa, but under pressure. Rafa does really well to shed a few tackles and then is taken down from the number 9. Referee surely must be a booking there. Rozzano looks to get underway quickly and does so with a pass to Heredia. Hewitt's in acres of space on the far side. Heredia had his leg swiped by number 2. The referee must be looking for a booking here for persistent infringement. It's just foul after foul after foul. Game has no flow, and now will the referee finally go to his pocket? A bit of pushing and shoving now, a bit of handbags going on now. We've got a replay there of the first foul on Rafa. And then Rozzano takes quickly, and the next foul is Heredia getting his leg swept out from under him for another foul. Got a bit of handbags going on right now. Philip Nashixwa getting pushed around. Never afraid to go in there and throw his weight around after the foul, and Miguel Heredia is just getting a bit testy here as we approach the last 15 minutes of the match. Neither side too happy with each other. Insults being hurled from the Durcal fans. But the referee seems to have everything out of the control as the big center backs goes up. Aaron Mckee makes his way into the box. Diego's in the box right now. Looks like Heredia's over the free kick. Had a decent chance last time off the free kick as the Durcal players are still arguing their case with the ref. So all settled down now. Heredia lines up over the free kick. Clip ball into the box, looking for the head of Mckee. Gets through. Can Rozzano track it down? Claimed confidently by the keeper. It's being very quick off his line. Got to give a shout out to the Durcal keeper. Been very safe. It's a 2v2 over the top here. Almuñecar might be a bit caught out of the back, but nothing doing. Shepherded really well by Michael Boffey all the way back into the hands of the Bermudan Yeezy Williams. So quite a few different nationalities represented tonight here for Almuñecar. We've got a few Australians on the pitch in Jacob Hewitt and Michael Boffey, a couple Spaniards, Miguel Heredia and Rafia. We've got Diego out here from Canada, Lerla Hay from Irish, formerly of Sligo Rovers. Aaron Mckee, the Scotsman, anchoring at centre back. We've got Philip Nashixwa as well from Namibia. So global squad here for Almuñecar as Boffey and Nashixwa look to get in behind, but Durcal do very well to clear under immense pressure from not one but 2 Almuñecar players. Boffey on the throw and into the feet of Nashixwa does well to marshal it back to Boffey, and we shall do it all again in the same position. Cross into the box from Hewitt only finds the hands of the Durcal keeper. Durcal may be content here to slow the game down. Might be happy with a point away from home, but knowing this level, knowing the under-23s, I'm sure there will be another twist or two in the tail. Rafa picks it up again. Brilliant performance from him today. Just been all over the pitch. Looks to find Hewitt, who just gone a bit too far infield and then is whistled for offsides. Great ball there from Rafa. Hewitt just find himself in an offside position there. Might have mistimed the run. Bit of a miscommunication. There always can be a slight language barrier between two players that, of course, don't speak the same language. Might have been a contributing factor to that. Long ball from Durcal. Flicked on over the top. Lozano does really well to cut out under pressure. Boffey composed touch into the feet there of Diego, the Canadian, driving forward confidently. Finds the feet of Miguel Heredia. Clipped ball into the channel for Luca Rozzano. Asking a lot there, but can he get it? Oh, Luca does brilliantly well to retain possession for Almuñecar. Ball breaks for Durcal. Some good combination play there from Lozano, Diego, and Aaron. Ultimately finds the feet back inside of Diego. Nashix was in behind here. If Diego can find him, goes for what looked like a shot from range and did not catch it as he would have wished as the ball goes into the hands of the Durcal keeper. Booming long ball there. Brilliantly cut out by Lozano. Really morphed into his own as the captain of this under-23 side this season. One of the biggest problems for Jose last year was inconsistency, but this year has been an absolutely dominant presence in the bag, has hardly put a foot wrong all season, and was rewarded with the captaincy of this under-23 side by head coach Juan Mabujejos. Another example there of Lozano just dragging back against a much bigger striker. Does really well to put the ball out. Oh, but some really good footwork from number 30. Goes for it from range. Looking to catch Williams off his line. Williams does well to retreat back into place and hold the ball. Gets us going back underway quickly as we approach the last 10 minutes of this tight contest here. Cannot pick a winner in it right now. Have a feeling always in football there's always one more big chance. We'll just see what side it falls to and we'll see who can capitalize on it. My money here on Almuñecar. They've been pushing over the course of the last 10 or 15 minutes. Not had a big chance as Durcal recently. After that strong start to the second half, Almuñecar has really stamped their influence back on this game, and we'll be looking to find that winner as the reward for all their hard efforts. Ball thrown in quickly to Hewitt. Switch of play just gets held up in the wind, but the clearance only is as far as Nishikwa around the midfield line. Nishikwa back inside to Hewitt. Durcal sitting even deeper back now. Almuñecar finding themselves acres of space pretty deep inside the Durcal half. Heredia drives forward confidently into the feet of Nishikwa. Tries to evade a tackler, but is taken down by the number 11. Who helps him to his feet, gives him a pat on the back. It's cold once a night and is booked for his troubles. Wow, of all the fouls that he's going to book someone for, the referee chooses this one. Maybe persistent infringement, as I insinuated, could have been the case before. But nevertheless, number 11 for CD Durcal is into the book. Do have a sub coming here for Almuñecar. The substitute is being substituted with number 23, Jacob Hewitt, coming off, and it looks like the big Brazilian striker, number 5, Christian Orebrecht, is on his way on. Number 5 is indeed number 5, Christian Orebrecht, making his way onto the pitch here. Really good timing as well with the set piece. Orebrecht provides a big height advantage here. Will be very good for set pieces, both attacking and defending. Let's see if he can score with his first touch on this free kick. Rozzano over the ball. 3-man offer to call from quite a way out. There may be a numerical advantage for us in the box. Brilliant ball into the back post from Rozzano. Can Hagen on the end of it. Ball played back across the box. Oh, and it's just off the line. Nishikwa on the back post across the middle. Oh, cleared from Durcal again. Rozzano off his chest, back in bounds. He's a bit of room for a strike. Cuts inside onto his left. Oh, cuts back, right, left. Dipping, diving, can he make his way into the box? And it's cleared by Durcal. Oh, huge chances there. Loads to unpack from what just happened and what we've just seen. We will get a replay just as soon as we can. They are being created as we speak. But in the meantime, until they are on, we have a throw in from Bofi. And the ball is out for Durcal throw in. We've got the replays now. Some great communication there between the producer and the commentator. Rozzano picks it up on the edge of the box. Looks to have a strike there. Cuts back. Shoot, shoot. Oh, just decides to cut back again. Just runs out of a bit of room. Looks to turn the corner and get inbounds, but the ball is cleared by Durcal. Back to live action with you now. Rozzano on it again. Cuts in field. Looks for the feet of Rafa, who deserves a goal or an assist from his performance today. Rolls 2 defenders. Oh, how he's got glue on his feet. Brilliant sliding challenge there from the number 9. Nothing doing there. Great tackle. No complaints from Rafa as well. Has Durcal break. Bit of an odd man rush here. Dangerous ball into the box. Great header from Mckee to take it right off the top of number 30 into the hands of Yeezy Williams. Brilliant defending there from Aaron Mckee. Williams looks to go quick, but only finds the touchline. Fans making their voice heard here, but for Almuñecar are really not happy with the latest decisions from the referee. A Durcal throw in deep in Almuñecar territory here. We've got the artistic shot going right now, just shooting the game through the game. That's our 2 men on camera. That's Tyler O'Neill and Ali Putra making it work up there. As our producer will switch to the closer cam feed so we get a better view. But look at that artsy shot that we saw. Wow, look at that. You can't ask for better camera work than that, can you? Long throw here coming for Durcal. been dangerous before. Got a bad feeling about this one. Into the box. Oh, cleared just off the line. And then cleared out of bounds by Rafa, but into that dangerous area where Durcal can just lump everyone forward and put a long one into the box. Almuñecar need to weather this storm here. Could be a chance coming. Long throw to the box. Great header there from Diego to the edge. A volley. Could have gone anywhere. Ultimately cleared by a combination of Lerla and Lucas. Christian Orebrecht goes to chase. Slip by the Durcal player. Lerla Hay cuts inside to the feet of Miguel Heredia. Miguel drives forward looking for Nashix. Was he onside here? Oh, and he stopped running. Looked like he wanted that ball played a bit earlier. And it's out for a Durcal goal kick. Bit of a miscommunication there between Heredia and Nashixwa on the left-hand side. Nashixwa just wanted that ball played earlier, stopped his run, but just as he stopped his run, Heredia had played the ball in behind. Flicked on header from Durcal, the striker. Only Lozano to beat. Lozano does really well. The number 30 finds it. Great block by Mckee. They'll never take his freedom. Almuñecar retained possession through Rozzano and then Rafa. Nashixwa could be in some space here on the left-hand side. They find Heredia, number 20 behind him. Does well to evade two challenges. Rozzano's in behind. Great touch there from Diego to find the feet of Miguel. But his touch lets him down as Durcal looked to break. Shin pad goes flying out at some point during the play, and the referee blows for a foul against Matul. And Diego with some proper play there has just tossed the shin pad off the pitch. We've got a replay for you there of the foul. And then watch this. Not sure if the camera stayed on it for long enough. But you get Diego picking up the shin pad and hurling it off the pitch. I'm not sure if we could totally use the proper word for that. And we do have a substitute. Number 16, Aaron Mckee coming off. Looks like he might just be feeling his hamstring there. And into the left wing comes number 17. I believe that's Silvio Cristave coming onto the pitch. So it looks like a bit of an enforced change there. Yeah, it looks like Mckee has just gone down. Maybe just a bit of cramp in the 86 minutes. First real competitive 90 minutes. Can't really complain. Mckee's been fantastic tonight for Almuñecar. Long ball just over the head of Orebrecht. Does well to challenge for it. Picked up by Rozzano. Rozzano again finds it. Shot from range. Deflected. Ooh, bounced right in front of the keeper. Does well just to keep his body behind the ball. And picks up at the second time of asking after goading Nashixwa into an attempt at it. Long ball from the keeper. Flicked on dangerously. But no one read the run from Durcal, and it rolls back to the feet of Yeezy Williams. Almuñecar start again. This game is going up and back here. It's almost like a track meet. A lot of long balls, ping pong sometimes, in the middle and back. Rafa does really well to shed off the challenge, but appears to have taken a knock for his trouble. Stays on his feet really well. As we're into the last 3 minutes here, Lozano looks long for the run of Rozzano. Ball finds its way into the middle. Orebrecht does well. Header down to Nashixwa, just out-muscled there by the number 2 from Durcal. 2 versus 2 at the back. And Durcal drive forward confidently here with a bit of numbers inside to the number 30. Shot from range, and he almost shoots it into the ocean. Big shot there from number 30, but nowhere near the target. Almuñecar in a hurry to get back underway here as we approach the final 2 minutes of the match. And there is confirmation of that change. Number 17, Silvio Cristave coming on for number 16, Aaron Mckee. Bit of an enforced change, it looks like, from Mckee, who we can spot from our perch of the commentary is still down just with his leg outstretched. Hoping it's just a bit of cramp. That's not too bad. Diego looks like has dropped into center back here. Silvio Cristave taking his spot on the left wing, and could be Silvio's first involvement. He's in behind here. He's got a chance to be the winner, to be the hero. Ball across the middle, and it's in! It's in! Number 17, Silvio Cristave has scored in the 88th minute to put Almuñecar into the lead. Oh my goodness, I can't believe the scenes here. Unbelievable. The fans go running to greet him. Let's get a replay for right now. Ball quickly out of the back. Diego drives forward confidently. Long ball off his weaker right foot, evades the head of the number 2, and Cristave's in here, takes one touch to the left and absolutely rifles a shot near post on the keeper into the back of the net, and it's 2-1 Almuñecar in the last minute. Wow, what a finish that was. Absolutely massive chance for 3 points here for Almuñecar. Someone in the crowd has got a drum. The crowd is going absolutely mad here. It's bedlam here at Campo Municipal Rio Verde. And it's 2-1 Almuñecar. Come on, boys. 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can hold out. Back underway here. What a brilliant goal that was. What a moment for the boys. We've got about 30 seconds plus added time to hold on as Lerlahe drives confidently out of the back. Beating around defenders, shrugs off a challenge from the Durcal captain. Ball into the feet of goal scorer Cristave. Oh, he's just evading challengers for fun now. And then a 2-footed tackle comes in. Referee, surely that must be a booking. The crowd here approaching delirium. Be smart now. The Almuñecar players can't lose their heads. Just have to maintain their calm and orders. We got to replay them. Fancy footwork there from Silvio. Oh, brutal tackle there from the Durcal player. How the referee has taken no action of that is beyond me. But good reaction from the Almuñecar players. Good reaction in that case was no reaction. Last thing you want to do is get into a bit of a scrap. And so we have decided here on the production table to add 2 minutes of extra time. That is, of course, unofficial time. So it is all at the discretion of the referee right now. But we are indeed in added time. Looks like Diego over the ball here. Almuñecar keeping plenty of numbers back. Ball's played into the corner, looking for Rozzano, just to hold the ball into the corner for as long as we can, but it escapes his touch and out for a Durcal throw-in, but in literally the least dangerous area of the pitch, the far corner. Very well done. Veteran move there by Diego, who does have experience in Spain for Leganés. Really veteran move there to put the ball into the corner. Finds it again and just clears right into that same corner again. Diego really taking that wind the clock down tactic literally. Coach Juan Monviejo screaming instructions there, but Durcal, long ball in behind. The number 30 holds it up, turns on the volley, and only goes as far as Yeezy Williams. Yeezy picks it up. The Durcal players down. Yeezy should go long here. Just clear up the pitch, get the line up. Williams does really good clearance from the substitute keeper. Looking for the big head of Orebrecht. Does well. And let's see which way the referee signals. Durcal throw in. The referee has, believe, signaled for a Durcal throw, but if I'm Almuñecar now, I just get the ball as quick as I can. Nope, referee has ruled in favor of Durcal. Throw-in taker waves his side forward, and it's got to be the last few seconds here. Throw-in taken long. Lerla does well to put off his defender. Lozano can't let the guy in front of him turn. Does really well just to marshal him away. Cleared up the pitch by Rafa. Christian working just as hard as he can to hold up the ball. Good header clear from Diego. Shot from distance. Well over the bar. Never a threat. Referee signals quickly for a ball, indicating there may be another minute or two left. That shot went flying over. That shot went flying over pretty harmlessly, but the referee seems to be intent on maintaining the order here. Not allowing too much time wasting to take place as William lines up the goal kick.
Yeah, we're nearly done now.
The capacity crowd here at Campo Municipal Rio Verde eagerly awaiting the referee's final whistle. Good header there from Nashik, what buys us a few more seconds. Silvio just can't get his touch around the 17. Good defensive header from Lerla, does well. Ball played inside. Durcal break forward with numbers. Almuñecar rushing to get as many blue shirts behind the ball as they can. Brilliant play in the midfield by Rafa, who then gets taken down. And that may just about do it. Rafa, a very, very experienced player, earning that foul. If I know Rafa, he'll stay on the ground a bit now. Held dragged to his feet by the Durcal player, but done brilliantly there to earn the foul. Just relieve all the pressure on the back four. And on goalkeeper Yeezy Williams, get the line up the pitch. Diego should put this ball into the corner just as big as he can. But he can only find the keeper. Orebrecht put him under a bit of pressure. Referee still intent to let us play on. Has a look at his watch, decides not to blow. Good challenge there from Diego. Number 7 in behind. Brilliant play there from Lozano. Good decision from Lerlahe to put it out of play under immense pressure from Durcal. But here comes the throw, and surely must be last chance saloon for CD Durcal, as the big throw will undoubtedly go into the box here. Last chance, the last ball that Almuñecar needs to defend away. 11 men behind the ball, 100% right now. This is where the height of Orebrecht could come into play. You see him there marking the biggest player, the number 9. Really need a big defensive header here. Ball thrown dangerously into the box, and there he is. That man, Orebrecht, wins the header. Rozzano clears as far up the pitch for Nashikwa to chase. Can Shawnee chase it down? Keeper's well out of the goal. Nashikwa, oh, really good clearance there from the keeper. Their call could be in here. It's right on Yeezy Williams, but into his hands harmlessly. Yeezy then picks it up. Durcal players asking for a pass back. Yeezy decides to get rid of it as soon as he can. Coach Juan Mabuyeho screaming at the touchline for the final whistle. Referee does have the whistle in his hand. Long ball from Durcal into the box. Surely has to be the last chance now. Good header there from Diego. Brought down, played to the wing. A shot from distance right into the waiting arms of Yeezy Williams, and he'll go down just as he can. Plays out through Diego. Yeezy. Diego goes long into the crowd. Yeezy's got to clear that ball of the pitch. Some unnecessary pressure as we tick into the 96th minute here in Almuñecar. The crowd can barely breathe the stress. This commentator can barely breathe because of the stress. Yet another chance for Durcal now. Big long throw, surely coming again. Orebrecht marked well, throwing, comes into the box, flicked on into the thigh of Boffy, who clears all the way up the pitch. Whistle in the mouth. Referee blows. It's full time and a 2-1 win for CD Almuñecar under immense pressure here. What a win that was. What a win that was for CD Almuñecar. Wow, a bit of after-match scrap going on right now with the crowd, but let's take nothing away from that performance for CD Almuñecar. A 2-1 win in an incredibly rough game. Fouls, everything going on. This game had it all. But CD Almuñecar do come out indeed with a 2-1 victory, and we will get you those goals just as soon as we can, with Silvio Cristave scoring the winner in the 88th minute. We'll see the first goal right now. First half substitutes Alessandro Briggs and Mario Abumitri combining really well. Abumitri finds the far corner confidently, and then the moment you've all been waiting for, the Silvio Cristave 88th minute winner. Some quick play out of the back, a long ball with the right foot from Diego, all the way into the channel, over the top for Silvio, drives in behind confidently and lashes the ball into the back of the net, beating the keeper at the near side to seal all 3 points for Almuñecar and send the fans home happy. So those were the goals. That was the match. I thank you so much for following along with us tonight. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your likes. It's always great to have you here with us at CD Almuñecar, and we will see you very, very soon. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Para mí es un honor de poder estar aquí en Balaído, ¿no? Ha sido un estadio que ha hecho muchísimos goles, ha hecho una carrera magnífica. Estaba yo en el Málaga haciendo muchísimos goles, entonces ha tenido una propuesta, ha tenido una conversación con Horacio, con todos los directivos, y para mí fue emocionante porque tú llegar a un equipo como Celta de Vigo, para llegar hay un camino muy grande, hay que trabajar mucho, hay que estar todos los días muy concentrado, disciplina táctica, disciplina en todo. Entonces es muy importante tener es lo primero. Isso aqui é o mais importante. O que o treinador está explicando do que tem que fazer. Então eu comento sempre a eles que há que aprender. Estamos numa fase de aprendizagem muito grande. A formação de eles é o mais importante da academia. A academia, o que mais interessa a academia Malaga City, a formação. O objetivo da academia é formar o máximo que no final de ano tenemos a certeza que ensinamos a esse chico algo. Isso é o mais importante. Que ele esteja feliz. A felicidade dele é a felicidade da academia.